So can you elaborate some more? Because x of n or x of minus n could be same.
That will
What
be
do
same
what does
only
this
for these.
minus n what does this x of minus n signifies? Let's say if I write y1, so y1 has to depend upon x1, but this y of 1 is depends on x of minus 1, that is the previous value, right? Something like this you can relate. Y of 2 is nothing but this is x of minus 2. So y of 2 depends upon my y x of minus 2. But in order to have a memoryless system, it must depend upon x of 2. Similarly, x of 2 and y of 2 is x of 4, y of 3 is x of 6, like this. So you can say that these all are x of n square, x of minus n, x of 2n, all are dynamic system, right? Another classification of this invertible system what is the meaning of invert? A system is said to be invertible if input of the system can be recovered from the system output. Just I'm going through the definition. A system is said to be invertible if input of the system can be recovered from system output. Okay. Now with the mathematics, I'll tell you what is the exact meaning of this. For an invertible system, the output must be distinct for distinct input. This is the most important line. A system is said to be invertible if the output of the system will be distinct for distinct input. Means whenever you are changing the input, the output has to be changed. So for example, yt equals to 2xt. Now how the output can be recovered from the input or the input can be recovered from the output? See, yt equals to 2xt. So you can write one mathematical equation that x of t can be written as 1 by 2 by t. So x of t can be recovered from y of t. But whereas this yt equals to x square t is a non-invertible system. Can anybody tell me why? Yt equals to x square t. It's a non-invertible system.
Sir, because of that x square.
So if output will be 1, then we cannot retrace it back whether it was 1 or minus 1 before.
Very nice. So either we put xt or minus of xt, the output will remain same. But according to the definition, a system is invertible if output will be distinct for distinct input. Similarly, yt equals to mod of xt. This is also non-invertible. Y of t equals to x of t minus 3. This is an invertible system. Yn equals to xn. Nxn. This is non-invertible because this x of n is not defined for n equals to 0. Because for x of n equals to 0, this becomes infinite. So you need to remind two things. A system is said to be invertible if output of the system can be recovered from the input of the system can be recovered from the output, as well as the output will be distinct for distinct input. Where you can apply the concept of invertible system.
Sir, in communication,
Where?
sir, in transferring the message from tower to our phone in modulating form. So the message signal we can derive from the carrier wave.
How you can derive the message signal from the carrier wave? This is not a proper example. Let's talk about an electronic circuit where you are calculating the current voltage related to the resistance and all. So Vt equals to RIT, right? IT can be recovered from Vt or Vt can be recovered from IT if you know the value of R. right?
Hmm.
So practically, yes. Or something like Q equals to CB or QT equals to CBT, something like this. Now, third classification of the system is the causality or the causal system. Now try to understand the meaning of causal. A system is causal if the output is any time depends on the value of the input in the present time and in the past. A system is said to be causal if the output at any time depends on the value of input in the present time or in the past. A causal system is also called non-anticipative system in the sense that the system output does not anticipate future values of the input. Right? All memoryless systems are causal systems because memoryless system means what? The output is always dependent upon the input at that time. So this is always included in the definition of the causality. A system is to be causal if the output at any time depends on the value of input at that present time. So that includes the memoryless or in the past. Right? So all memoryless system is satisfying this first line. So that means all memoryless systems are causal system. And if a system is non-causal, then memory is always required for those. And according to the second line, causal system are also called non-anticipative. Non-anticipative means the system output does not anticipate any future value of the input. Right? So what about the human brain? It's a causal system or non-causal system?
Non-causal system.
It's a non-causal system,
Non-causal.
sir,
Why?
because it has memory.
Okay, very fine. Any other example?
So it can anticipate future values.
Yeah.
So it can anticipate future regard as well.
What exactly you want to say? It cannot anticipate the future input values or the system output does not anticipate future values. What is the meaning of this? See, we have yn equals to xn minus xn plus 1. So let's say if I want to calculate y1, so y1 equals to x1 minus x of y2. So we are calculating at n equals to 1, but we require x of 2. So that means this is a future value of the input, but we cannot anticipate this for a causal system. So that means this system is क्या होगा first example? Causal or non-causal? Hello? Hello?
Non-causal system.
Sir,
Non-causal.
non-causal.
Now what about second example? Yn equals to x of minus n. And if it is causal or non-causal, then y. Yn equals to x of minus n.
Sir, it is non-causal because it depends upon the past value, not the present input.
Y past?
Sir, that minus 1 is there, right? Minus n is there.
See, if you want to calculate y of minus 2, so what you require?
2, n equals to 2.
Y of minus 2 will be equals to x of what?
2.
X of
Yes.
2.
Yes, sir.
So that means you require anticipation of future values, right? And whenever you require anticipating of future values, so it will be a non-causal system. Now example number 3, C, yt equals to xt cos of t plus 1. What about this?
Sir, again, it will be a non-causal system, because when we put t is equal to 0, like we want y 0, but it will give cos of 1. So it will be
Yes, I am
non-causal system.
asking this thing to the others also, whether this is a non-causal or causal.
Sir, causal, sir.
Causal, why?
Sir, causal.
Sir,
Sir, because we can
cos, sir, cos
expand the
constant हो
term.
जाएगा, सिर्फ x of t वही रहेगा जो present value होगी.
Very nice. Because cos t plus 1 is simply nothing but it's a multiplier. It's not a signal. The signal is what? The input
X of t.
signal is x of t, right? And the output signal is y of t. And cos t plus 1 is simply a multiplier. It's not an input signal. Fine. So it will be a causal system. Now similarly, 2t plus 3x of t, x square t, 2xt plus 3, they all are causal systems because they all depends upon xt, nothing else. And next, x of minus t, x of n square, x of 2t, x n plus x of minus n plus 2, they all are non-causals. Okay. Similarly, x of sin t, it's a non-causal. X of t is a causal, but x of sin t is non-causal. Sin of xt is again a causal, mod of xt is causal, e to the power xt is causal. So whenever the output depends upon your xt and it does not anticipate any future values of input, then it is a causal system. Now practically, can anybody tell me what do you understand by the causality of the system? In practical sense or in physical sense? And cause का meaning क्या है यहाँ पर?
Sir, cause is something we do.
Yeah. We won't be having any output until unless there will be a cause.
Yes.
ठीक है? जब तक कुछ आउटपुट हमें तब तक नहीं मिलेगा जब तक कोई कॉज नहीं होगा. ठीक है? वो कॉज प्रेजेंट वाला भी हो सकता है और
पास्ट वाला.
और कौन सा? पास्ट वाला भी हो सकता है. ठीक है? वो इनपुट या तो प्रेजेंट वाला है या पास्ट वाला है, बट वो ऐसा फ्यूचरिस्टिक नहीं हो सकता. आप किसी आदमी से आज इसलिए नहीं लड़ सकते कि वो 2 दिन बाद आपको गाली देगा. प्रैक्टिकली समझ रहे हैं बात को?
Yes, sir.
या ये आदमी मेरे साथ 2 दिन बाद बदतमीजी करेगा तो आज मैं इसको कुछ भी बोल सकता हूँ और वो कहेगा ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो? बोले मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है तुम 2 दिन बाद मुझसे गाली दोगे. ठीक है? समथिंग लाइक दिस. हाँ, आप किसी से कोई भी सिस्टम बिहेव कर सकता है या तो प्रेजेंट इनपुट पर या उसका पास्ट का कोई इनपुट हो. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू कैन बिहेव. So this is basically the physical significance of the causality. Now we have another classification which is known as stability. As the word suggested, whenever you are designing a system, ठीक है? अच्छा, एक इंडक्टर में वोल्टेज और करंट का रिलेशन कैसा होगा? वो कॉजल सिस्टम है या नॉन कॉजल सिस्टम?
Sir, non-causal system.
Why non causal?
Because sir, the current, like when flux is there, current will be there. If we remove that flux, then still current will be there for some time.
No, it's not. Because these can you anticipate future values of input in inductor and capacitors?
No, sir.
Hmm?
No, sir.
You cannot anticipate. तो अगर एंटिसिपेट नहीं कर सकते हैं तो कैसा होगा?
Causal system.
ठीक है, जब तक आप इसी तरह एक इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है वो है आपका स्टेबिलिटी. स्टेबिलिटी इन व्हाट सेंस? व्हेनेवर यू आर डिजाइनिंग ए सिस्टम, आप कोई भी सिस्टम डिजाइन करते हैं या एक ह्यूमन बिहेवियर को आप प्रिडिक्ट करते हैं या बोलते हैं कि वो चीज स्टेबल है, इसका क्या सेंस है आपके लिए?
Sir, if we do something with that thing, then after some time it will restore itself.
Restore itself means?
Like सर हमने उसको डिस्टॉर्ट कर दिया है तो समटाइम्स लेटर उसी शेप में रह जाएगा वापस, लाइक अ बलून. सर
ये उस स्टेबिलिटी की बात नहीं कर रहे हम लोग. इट्स नॉट अ फिजिकल स्टेबिलिटी. I am talking in terms of the magnitudes. You are talking about physical state. See, यहाँ stability का sense क्या है? This stability is defined in terms of input and output of a system. आप कोई भी system design कर रहे हैं, wherever you will go in the world, you design a system in such a way that if you give the input to the system in a reasonable manner, the output has to be in reasonable manner. This is what you are expecting. And on that basis, you are going to design your system. For example, if you talk somebody in a polite manner, what will you expect?
We will expect that he will also talk us with a polite manner.
Fine. But this is always true.
Yes.
This is always true.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
It's
sir.
not always true. Even though you are talking in a polite manner, but this is not always true that the person who is in front of you, he or she will talk in a polite manner. And even vice versa. If you are talking somebody to rubbish manner, this is not always true that he'll also talk in the same sense. May be possible, but the probability of having being polite is more when you talk polite, right? So this things happens with the systems also. Whenever you are going to design a system and you are giving the input in a finite manner, finite sense means the magnitude of the input is finite, then you will expect the output must be a finite value, right? And this is known as a system is said to be bounded input or bounded output stable. This is known as BIBO stable. BIBO stable means if you are giving bounded input means some finite value of some signal, then you will expect the output will be bounded. But this is not always true, but this is what you desire. So for a bounded input, if the output is bounded, the system is said to be stable. Otherwise, the system is not stable. C. So if input is limited to some bounded value, let's mod of xt is less than equals to k1, then output y of t is less than equals to k2. That means it must be a finite value. If input is finite, the output has to be finite. So we are giving some examples that y of n is summation of k equals to minus infinite to n u of k. So what about this? It is a stable or unstable system? Why I have written this is unstable? Because if this n keep on increasing, the y of
We
n
will
may
get
lead to
infinite.
infinite.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We will get infinite values, sir, due to the UN.
Yeah. Un is a finite value, but the multiplier n plus 1 may lead to an infinite value.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, but we also stated that कि bounded input पे bounded output expect कर रहे हैं ना सर, तो मतलब अगर bounded input होगा तो फिर n को infinite हम put ही नहीं करेंगे तो फिर output भी infinite नहीं आएगा तो
n input नहीं है, n is not the input, un is the input. वो तो उसके साथ एक multiplier term है.
okay sir, yes sir.
Right. Now in next case, y of n is r to the power n xn. ये कब स्टेबल होगा और कब नहीं होगा? बताइए. We always assume that xn is stable, so xn is bounded. So xn is bounded, but if the value of r is lying between 0 and 1, then it will be a bounded output. Otherwise, for r greater than 1, it will be an unbounded output. So this is unstable. In next case,
Sir.
yt equals to x. Yes.
Here also the output depends upon n, right? In that B case.
Output y of n depends upon the total value r to the power n xn.
Yes, sir.
R to the power n is a multiplier of x of n. X of n is bounded, fine. But y of n is not only decided by x of n, it is decided by the multiplier also.
Sir, again, but n will go to infinity, then this will be stable or unstable, we will say
Yeah, of
like
course,
this.
n can go, but n is not the input, na. X of n is the input. Remind one thing.
And x of n depends upon n.
But x of n could be anything. See,
Okay.
whether it is fine, it is depending upon n. But x of n can be a limited value, na.
Okay. Okay. So if n is infinity, then even x of n can be a limited value. So our
It doesn't
input
mean,
is limited.
see, it doesn't mean this is always infinite. It could be a larger value also.
Yes, sir.
But this is leading to infinity, na.
Yes, sir.
It won't be, as I already told day one, analog signal means one. What? Analog signal means a continuous time signal with some finite value. This finite value could be different for, it could be 9 volt for a battery, it could be 230 volt for home appliances, right? So if it is not finite, it doesn't mean this is always infinite. It could be a larger value, or this is leading to infinite. Okay, so in case C, this is yt equals to x square t. If x is finite, so x square t is always finite. So this is stable. Now yt is txt. Even though this xt is finite, but the t could be leading to infinite, or t can have any value. So this is again
Unstable.
xt depend upon t. This is fine, but remind one thing. I'm talking about the magnitude of xt, not t. Right?
Yes.
There might be possible that I'm saying t100. T100, the magnitude of xt is 1. So that is xt is having finite value. But t is now leading to 100, no? I hope you must understand.
Yeah, we got it.
So similarly, yt equals to e to the power xt. This is always stable. Now talking about this, y of n is 3 to the power n, u of minus n plus 10. Find out whether this is stable or not. Write down this. Y n equals to, everybody should write y of n equals to 3 to the power n, u of minus n plus 10. Y of n equals to 3 to the power n, u of minus n plus 10. Tell me whether this is stable or not.
Sir, unstable. Sir, it is unstable, sir.
Why?
Sir, it belongs to case B. Sir, here R is greater than 1. So,
R is greater than 1 means?
sir, here R is 3, sir.
R is
Sir,
3.
it will be stable, sir. Sir, it will be
It will be
stable.
stable. Why?
Because of that minus n, because of that minus n, when it is from like 0 to 10, it will be lesser than 10. So 3 power n will be a small number. After 10, it is a negative number. So then it will be like finite value. And if it is n is negative, then 3 power minus term will be there. So that is a small number again.
Yes.
That's why it will be
Very
finite.
nice. Very nice. It will be a, even though it seems to be that 3 to the power n, but look at this function, u minus n plus 10. This will start from where? U minus n plus 10 will start from minus infinity and end up to 10 only. Right? If it could be u of n plus 10, then it will start from minus 10 to infinity. Then it may be stable. But since u of minus n plus 10 starting from minus infinity and end up to 10. So you can take the summation of n equals to minus infinity to 10, 3 to the power n. So whenever you put the minus power of n, this will always be a,
Sir,
yes.
sir, why will n lie between minus infinity to 10?
Can you draw u of n?
Yes, sir.
From where it will start?
It will start from 0 and go like it will be 1 from 0 to infinity. Yes, sir.
It will be 0 to infinity, right? Now can you draw u of
Yes.
minus n?
Yeah, it will be from minus infinity to 0.
0. Now can you draw u of minus n plus 10?
Okay, sir. Shifting of graphs. Got it, sir.
So that is why it will be from minus infinity to 10. Fine. So it will be a
Okay,
stable
sir.
system. I hope everybody must understand this.
Yes, sir.
तो स्टेबिलिटी का मीनिंग यहाँ क्या है उसको हमें समझना है. ठीक है, मैथमेटिकल अप्रोच ठीक है, बट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाई वी आर लुकिंग फॉर अ फिजिकल सिस्टम व्हिच इज अ स्टेबल और प्रैक्टिकल सिस्टम व्हिच इज अ स्टेबल. तो यहाँ एक ही वर्ड में मैं बोलूंगा, स्टेबल का सेंस ये है कि अगर किसी सिस्टम को मैं एक फाइनाइट इनपुट दे रहा हूं, ठीक है, और अगर उससे मुझे फाइनाइट इनपुट आउटपुट मिल रहा है, तब हम उसको बोलेंगे एक स्टेबल सिस्टम है. ठीक है, जैसे सपोज करो आपने एक फैन है उसको 230 वोल्ट दिया विच इज अ फाइनाइट वैल्यू. सो व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट? यू एक्सपेक्ट अ फाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ आरपीएम. It could be 900 RPM, it could be 1000 RPM, it could be 1400 RPM depending upon the speed of the motor. Right?
Right, sir.
Suppose करो आप एक एयर कंडीशनर चला रहे हैं, आपने उसको 230 वोल्ट दिया, you will require that this much temperature it will maintain. So you are giving some finite value and you are expecting some finite value in terms of some other things. It could be in terms of mechanical energy, it could be in terms of electrical energy, or it could be something others also. Hardly matters. But what you are expecting, there has to be a finite output corresponding to finite. And if it is not happening, right, then the system is said to be unstable. ठीक है, जैसे मैंने बोला ह्यूमन बिहेवियर, दिस इज नॉट ऑलवेज ट्रू कि आप एक फाइनाइट इनपुट दे रहे हैं, एक रीजनेबल इनपुट दे रहे हैं और रीजनेबल आउटपुट मिलेगा. ठीक है। दूसरी चीज है whenever you design a system, एक सिस्टम का बिहेवियर आज जो है, व्हाट डू एक्सपेक्ट, आपने कोई भी सिस्टम बनाया, सिस्टम से यहां मेरा मतलब है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम्स और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट्स, राइट, बिकॉज वी आर डीलिंग इन कम्युनिकेशन, वी आर डीलिंग इन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट्स everywhere. So what do you expect? The behavior of the system must be same for all the time or not? या
Yes,
अभी
sir, we
आपने
expect
फाइनाइट
so.
इनपुट दिया, if you give the finite input in the morning, so what do you expect? Finite output. बट वही सिस्टम आप शाम को यूज करोगे तब भी आप वही एक्सपेक्ट करोगे, ठीक है, करोगे नहीं स्टेबिलिटी के लिए।
Yes, sir.
ऐसा तो है नहीं है कि आज कुछ है कल कुछ है, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता ना। तो वो सिस्टम, हम लोग कई बार क्या बोलते हैं, आउटपुट इज नॉट कमिंग प्रॉपरली, आउटपुट नहीं आ रहा है, सो दैट मीन्स देयर मस्ट बी ए प्रॉब्लम इन द सर्किट, राइट। तो उसके बेसिस पर इन्होंने एक नया डेफिनेशन दिया है क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सिस्टम में, विच इज नोन एज टाइम इनवेरिएंस। टाइम इनवेरिएंस का मतलब क्या है? अ सिस्टम इज सेड टू बी टाइम इनवेरिएंट if a time delay or time advance in the input signal leads to the identical time shift in the output signal. The characteristic of such a time invariant system does not change with the time. ठीक है, तो एक ऐसा सिस्टम जिसमें टाइम डिले या टाइम एडवांस किया जाए, उसमें आइडेंटिकल टाइम डिले और टाइम शिफ्ट आउटपुट में भी आता है, तो उसको बोलते हैं टाइम इनवेरिएंट सिस्टम। एंड इफ इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग देन द सिस्टम इज टाइम वेरिएंट। तो टाइम इनवेरिएंट सिस्टम के लिए क्या है? डू नॉट, आउटपुट डज नॉट चेंज और डू नॉट चेंज विद द टाइम। what about human behavior? It's a time invariant or time variant?
It's a time variant, sir.
Time variant.
So time variant.
Time variant.
टाइम वेरिएंट है, ऑफ कोर्स टाइम वेरिएंट है, क्योंकि सुबह आदमी का कुछ, आपने वही सेम बात सुबह बोली है, आउटपुट कुछ आ सकता है, और शाम को वो थका हुआ है, इरिटेटेड है, या देयर मस्ट बी सम अदर रीजंस, तो सेम उसी इनपुट के लिए आपका आउटपुट डिफरेंट आएगा। बट व्हेनेवर यू डिजाइन ए इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट, ऐसा तो नहीं है सुबह आपने 230 वोल्ट दिया, उसने 1000 आरपीएम पे फैन आपका चला, नेक्स्ट डे आपने चलाया 230 वोल्ट दिया, व्हाट डू एक्सपेक्ट? आप एक्सपेक्ट करोगे कि फिर से 1000 आरपीएम आए? इफ इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग, राइट, तो आपका वो सिस्टम कैसा हो जाएगा? टाइम इनवेरिएंट,
Variant.
टाइम वेरिएंट।
Okay, sir.
आई थिंक एवरीबॉडी मस्ट गॉट द मीनिंग ऑफ स्टेबिलिटी एंड द टाइम इनवेरिएंट। तो ये जो लिखे हुए हैं कुछ सिस्टम्स, इनको आप बता सकते हैं क्या है? TXT कैसा होगा? सी, इसमें टाइम भी इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है,
Time variant. Yes, sir.
इसमें टाइम भी इन्वॉल्व है। रिमाइंड वन थिंग, it is not only depending upon x of t, wherever t is coming into the picture, उससे भी डिसाइड होगा, ठीक है। तो TXT टाइम वेरिएंट होगा, e टू द पावर माइनस xt टाइम इनवेरिएंट होगा, x स्क्वायर t टाइम इनवेरिएंट होगा, xt cos of omega t, दिस विल बी टाइम वेरिएंट बिकॉज cos of omega t भी एक फैक्टर है इसमें, ठीक है। Sin of x of mod of x of n is a time invariant, nxn time invariant, x of 2t time variant, and dy by dt of xt is time invariant. इन सबको आप लोग देख लेंगे, करके समझ लेंगे। मैथमेटिकल और फिजिकल सिग्निफिकेंस मैंने बता दिया, ये है इसका बेसिक डेफिनेशन है। अगर किसी सिस्टम को हम लोग xt इनपुट दे रहे हैं, एंड इफ यू आर गेटिंग yt इज द आउटपुट, एंड इफ xt इज डिलेड बाय t naught, so that is x of t minus t naught, then output must be delayed by the same amount, that is y of t must be equals to t minus t naught. And if you have any advancement in the time, that is x of t plus t naught, so the output must be advanced by same amount, that is y of t plus t naught. ठीक है। Now the next definition is the linearity. Linearity of a system. Have you heard about this word, linearity of a system? What do you understand by a linear system? कभी सुना है आपने वर्ड?
नो सर।
सर मैथ्स में सुना है, मतलब यहाँ पे नहीं।
मैथ्स में सुना है। लीनियर इक्वेशंस तो सुना होगा आप।
यस सर।
Yes.
कैन यू गिव वन मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन? क्या होती है लीनियर इक्वेशन?
सर y इज इक्वल टू mx।
ठीक है, वहां पर लीनियर इक्वेशन से मतलब थोड़ा डिफरेंट है और यहाँ पर लीनियर इक्वेशन से और लीनियरिटी सिस्टम से थोड़ा डिफरेंट है। ठीक है, वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज इट। मैं डेफिनेशन को पढ़ रहा हूँ, देन आई विल एक्सप्लेन। अ सिस्टम इज सेड टू बी लीनियर if it follows the principle of superposition. Have you heard about principle of superposition?
Yes, sir.
क्या है?
Yes.
What is this?
Sir, in waves, sir. Sir, in waves, sir,
नहीं,
superposition.
waves में आपने सुना है, बट क्या है principle of superposition? क्या है?
That resultant
दो
wave will
वेव
be the
की एनर्जी,
summation of
दो वेव के
y.
सर जब भी दो वेव मिलती है तो उनकी एनर्जी का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हो जाता है, तो सुपर पोजिशन दो वेव फॉर्म हो जाती है उससे।
ये सुपर इम्पोज है या सुपर पोजिशन है?
सर जब कभी भी दो वेव किसी पॉइंट पे मिलती हैं तो सर उन दोनों का वेक्टर सम जो होता है वो सुपरपोजिशन होता है सर।
ओके, आपने सुपरपोजिशन थ्योरम का नाम सुना है कभी किसी सर्किट में? यस और नो? नहीं सुना?
नो सर।
सर सुना है बट याद नहीं आ रहा।
फाइन। यहां पर लीनियरिटी का सेंस है, a system is said to be linear if it is follows the principle of superposition, and principle of superposition contain two things, additivity plus homogeneity. ठीक है, इन दो वर्ड्स को आपको अच्छे से समझना है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एडिटिविटी एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ होमोजेनिटी। ठीक है, फॉर ए लीनियर सिस्टम if yt is the response due to x1t, basically this is y1t, and y2t is the response due to x2t. ठीक है, then ax1t plus bx2t, the output must be ay1t plus by2t. Now we will try to understand this mathematical equation. Suppose karo you are standing somewhere and there is a table in front of you, right? You are applying some force, right? And the table must be displayed by some distance, right? Let us suppose you are applying some force which is your input, that is x1t, and the displacement is y1t. Okay, if some other person comes and he'll put some effort, he'll put some force, let's say this is x2t and the displacement is by2t, right? So now we have two different signals and two different input and two different output. The first input is x1t, the output is y1t. The second input is x2t, the output is y2t, right? Now if the force of these two persons will be multiplied by some amount, let us say double the force or triple the force by each person, and simultaneously they are applying the force. So that means the first person force is multiplied by a factor of A, the second person force is multiplied by B, and if you are adding these two, they are applying the force simultaneously. What will be the output? If the output comes out to be A times of y1t, whatever the we are getting earlier, and B times the y2t, then the system is said to be linear. Is it clear to everybody? For example, you have a resistance, right? You are applying some voltage, you are getting some current. You are applying some, let's say V1t, the output is I1t. You are applying another voltage V2t, the output is I2t. Now you are applying 3V1t, right? So output will be what?
3v2.
3I1T, right? You are applying
Yes, sir.
5V2T. The output will be
5I1T.
5I2T. Now you are applying 3V1T plus 5V2T. What will be the output?
7.
Output will be
Sorry, 8.
no. I'm applying different voltage V1T and V2T. The output will be 3I1T plus 5I2T. Is it so? होगा या नहीं? Hello.
Sir, please repeat again the last line.
If you are applying V1T, you are getting I1T. If you are
Yes,
applying
sir.
V2T, you are getting I2T. Now
Okay.
you are applying 3V1T. What will be the output? 3I1T. You are applying
3I1T,
5V2T, you are getting 5I2T. Now you are applying 3V1T plus 5V2T, you will get 3I1T
3I1T
plus
plus 5
5I2T.
I2T. Yes,
5I2T. Fine.
correct, sir.
If your system is following this mathematical equation, then your system is said to be linear. Now, why they want to introduce this word linear? Linear means what? Linear doesn't mean they are talking about the linear mathematical equation. Linear means it must follow the principle of superposition. Now, what is the principle of superposition? Where these two words are coming, additivity and homogeneity. Additivity means what? Additivity means we are adding number of signals. Here additivity means we are adding this AX1T plus BX2T. Now you can have another signal plus CX3T plus DX4T. So this is additivity. Now what is the meaning of homogeneity? Homogeneity means this multiply. If I apply X1T, the output is Y1T. If I apply 5X1T, of course, the output will be 5Y1T. If I apply 7X1T, the output will be 7Y1T and so on. So the behavior is homogeneous. The system behavior is homogeneous.
Sir, can you please explain the additivity again?
Additivity is nothing but you are adding number of signals or number of inputs. So the same additivity will be followed in the output as well. Now the word homogeneous means I am telling, suppose you are pushing the table by a force of, let's say 5 Newton, and it is displayed by, let's say 10 meter. And if somebody others come and if he's applying 10 Newton, what do you expect? It is just double the force.
Then 20 meter will be shifted.
20 meter. That means that system is homogeneous.
Yes, sir.
It is not behaving differently for different persons. आप घर में पंखे का स्विच ऑन करते हैं, अगर आप 230 वोल्ट दे रहे हैं तो वो 1000 आरपीएम पे घूम रहा है. अगर आपका भाई उसी स्विच को ऑन करेगा, then what do you expect?
Again, that same frequency.
सेम आरपीएम पे होना चाहिए. तो यही मैं कह रहा हूं, एक सिस्टम के सेंस में होमोजेनिटी का सेंस क्या है? Whenever you are changing the input, right, the output has to be behave in a same manner. This is homogeneity. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने चलाया तो फैन कुछ दूसरी स्पीड पे चलेगा, बाय पर्सन कुछ चला रहा है तो दूसरी स्पीड पे चलेगा. ठीक है. और एडिटिविटी का मतलब क्या है कि नंबर ऑफ सिग्नल्स को अगर हम ऐड करते जाएं बाय अप्लाइंग होमोजेनिटी, देन आउटपुट में भी हमारा सेम बिहेवियर होगा, वही एडिटिव बिहेवियर आएगा. So those system which follows the additivity plus homogeneity, or that additivity plus homogeneity is known as the superposition. So those system which follows the superposition, they are known as the linear systems, right? इसमें कुछ एग्जांपल्स दिए हैं, आप इनको सॉल्व करेंगे. यस यस
Yes, sir, I got it.
ओके. इसमें कुछ एग्जांपल्स दिए हैं, इनको आप सॉल्व करेंगे, देन वी विल डिस्कस नेक्स्ट टाइम. ठीक है, आज मेरे ख्याल से टाइम इज ऑलमोस्ट अप. ठीक
Sir,
है,
a
इनको
question.
डिस्कस. यस यस.
Sir, can you please give any example of non-homogeneous system? Like you said, if we multiply with a 7, then it will be 7 times output. So
यस.
can you give any example of non-homogeneous system?
नॉन होमोजीनियस बिहेवियर, आप सपोज करो एक आदमी आया, ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
आपसे उसने पोलाइट वे में बात की, ठीक है, आपका कुछ रिस्पॉन्स आया. दूसरा आदमी आया, उसने भी आपसे वही बात की, सेम बात. देयर माइट बी पॉसिबल कि आपका रिस्पॉन्स डिफरेंट हो सकता है कि नहीं?
Yes. Yes, sir. Possible.
तो इस तरह के जो प्रैक्टिकल सिस्टम्स हैं वो नॉन होमोजेनियस बिहेवियर, क्योंकि हर इंसान का हर किसी के लिए बोलते हैं ना, बिहेव सेम नहीं होता है. तो वी आर ए सिस्टम, तो वो नॉन
Yes.
होमोजेनियस हो जाएगा. ठीक है, इसके एग्जांपल्स को आप लोग सॉल्व करेंगे. देन आई थिंक यहाँ पर आके यहाँ इसके कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं जिसको हम लोग टुमारो इज हॉलीडे और व्हाट?
We have heard, sir, but not any notice yet.
Sir, in the calendar it is
think
given,
tomorrow
but
is-
no notice.
Tomorrow is holiday, I think so. But if you are interested, I can arrange one class for you at any time.
Please, sir. No, sir. We
No, if
want
you are
to
interested,
enjoy
that's why
holiday.
I'm asking. Otherwise, you enjoy your holiday. I'm not going to restrict you anything more. Okay. If it
Yes,
won't
sir.
be a holiday, definitely I will take your class. Okay.
Okay. Can we leave, sir?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for joining with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.